and welcome back. Today we're watching some more The Originals. We're at season 2 episode 16 and this one is titled Save My Soul. Let's just get into it. That's Freya.
Stubborn child, you need your strength so that I may teach you to use the power that runs strong in our bloodline. It will keep us warm in the cold, give us good health when others fall ill. With that power, we will defeat our enemies.
I want my mama.
Your mother didn't want you. She gave you away. This is your home now. I am your only family.
Okay, so she's just dreaming about this stuff. Okay. Last time I thought like she was waking up and going out.
My pardon, love, but I think this is all a simple misunderstanding.
No, this is retaliation for the evil you unleashed last
Let
night.
her.
2 of our children attacked. Unmercifully.
So she did go out.
Undead.
Elijah.
Miss LaRue, it would be a great shame to soil the goodwill of our recent agreement. Rebecca now occupies the body of Eva Sinclair, and my sister is innocent of this crime. Now you have my word. I will find whoever is responsible and make certain that justice is served.
You have till tomorrow. After that, it won't matter what I say. Witches will stop at nothing to protect their children. As an impulse, I know you can respect.
Has she been in like horror movies, this lady? Cause
There you are.
she has
I was delayed.
the look
Our guest of honor will be here momentarily.
and the voice.
What'd you do to me?
Oh, me? Hey, I can't make 9 months vanish, no. Your beef is with a guy named Finn. See, he took your body, got into all kinds of trouble, too. Made some pretty nasty enemies, I might add.
Oh.
Look, I'll tell you all about it, but first, you gotta tell me about a Treme witch that you might know. Eva Sinclair.
That bitch.
The first thing you should know is that Dahlia is the most powerful witch I've ever seen. She craves more power still. Right now she is like me, limited to 1 year of life in a century. But she wants to be free of that restriction, to gain true immortality. And that is why she will come here, drawn by your daughter, to take the child's power for herself. She will kill anyone who would defy her. For you to understand, I need to start from the beginning.
Yes, please.
After taking me from my family, Dahlia used me to forge a new brand of connective magic. Once we were bonded, Dahlia became unstoppable.
Reminds
She
me
wasted
of like
no time proving her
Rapunzel.
might. The chief of a nearby village threatened to run us off,
Just feeding off
accusing
of
Dahlia
her.
of witchcraft. Over the course of 1,000 years, she's only grown stronger. And she will bring all her power to bear against you when she comes for your child.
You can stay alpha is by always staying the strongest.
You guys done? This macho stuff is cute and all, but don't let me come out there and kick both your asses.
Cause she can.
I'm looking out for you.
Mm,
That's all.
sure.
When I was a child, she would tell me tales of her own youth, being victimized by those stronger than her. Dahlia vowed never to be weak again. She bargained for the firstborn of Esther's bloodline, intending to raise us in her own image. That plan was foiled the day she learned that Esther had ended her bloodline by turning her children into vampires.
Oh, now she's pissed.
And so the burden fell to me.
Oh.
Dahlia demanded I bear the firstborn that would add to her power. But I would not allow a child of mine to live as I did,
Oh,
as a slave.
It's quite the ordeal, isn't it?
oh, Klaus.
But it does beg the question. Why not end it yourself? A high enough bridge, a tight enough noose. You must have considered it.
But Dahlia would never give me even that freedom. I would later learn the spell made me like her. Immortal
Oh.
and impervious to harm.
What is this, Marcel? You dragging me from one dump to another without telling me what's going on, man.
Dump, ouch. And here I thought a change in venue might brighten your mood. You be nice, all right? Or I won't. I'll be right outside.
Okay, Dad.
Sit down.
Sit down and shut up.
We've no way to prove that anything she said today is true.
Niklas, I understand your concern.
Yes.
Both of us are powerless to help our sister. Now, either we leave Rebecca to suffer, or we place our faith in the hands of someone I believe to be our blood. Right now, I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to family.
Yes. I love Elijah's way of thinking, because that's exactly how I feel.
What you experienced was a violation of a profoundly personal nature, and whatever you're feeling, I am here to listen.
That's just it. What do I say? Am I supposed to feel bad for these people that I hurt? Am I supposed to feel guilty for this?
It wasn't you.
You needn't worry. Elijah explained the problem. I can help.
Rather confident, aren't we?
Klaus. But you know, it's so in character for him to be like just on the side talking shit. But like I said, I agree with Elijah. I think he's right in this situation. Like, what else can you do?
Seems rather convenient.
What if she
doesn't
puts
it?
herself in Rebecca's body?
I knew it would be difficult to win your trust.
You know?
Klaus. Your reputation precedes you. But I have dreamt of you all for 1,000 years. Elijah, when you were in Esther's womb, she would ask me to sing to you.
Mother rarely mentioned you. When she did, she would say how enchanted you were by the prospect of my birth.
Oh.
How I wanted more brothers and a sister. More than anything, all you have to do is trust me.
Well, that's enough of that, don't you think? Right, now we can have a proper family meeting. She spins a sad yarn about a small child taken by an evil witch, and you both fall over yourselves to mend what's broken.
How can you be so certain?
Simple. It's exactly what I'd do. The only question now is what's in it for her.
Can't she show them?
That choice comes from a place of reason, not fear.
Elijah, my man.
So you refused me as your sister.
Well, you had a lovely audition. It just didn't seem to be the right fit.
I think Elijah felt otherwise. Rebecca, too.
You wish to worm your way into my family. I want to know why. So, sister, I'm going to give you one last chance to tell the full truth. I suggest you don't muck it up.
Okay.
I broke my vow and gave into love.
You have a kid?
And that led to the darkest moment of my life. The day when I tried to steal from Dahlia that which she wanted most.
And what precisely was that?
My son. I took a bottle of Dahlia's strongest poison. That was the day I learned that I could never die. How can this be? How am I alive?
But the spell did not protect everyone.
One final truth remains. Dahlia's coming for us. With me, you have a chance to defeat her. Without me, she will take your daughter and make her a slave. She will suffer as I had, never knowing her mother and father because Dahlia will have rendered you into ash.
Are you quite finished?
When they put Eva in the falling cottage, I never thought I'd see her again.
How
Were they
exactly
lovers?
is it that you knew Miss Sinclair?
She was my wife.
Oh!
If Dahlia is coming, then she is a threat to my child, which means I decide how to protect her, no one else. And if Jackson or anyone strays from the course that I set, then they will answer to me.
You better moment,
Oh no,
lady.
she's gonna switch. All the bodies. Davina! No!
You may not trust her, but trust me, brother. We may have had our differences of late, but we shall exercise the same caution we have always demonstrated towards our allies.
Fine. I'll let you pursue it. Nothing will happen to that child. But we have to consider every weapon at our disposal, brother. Dahlia is coming. The only question is when.
Hey. Hey. No. Oh my god, what she put Freya through is horrible. I can't believe it. And like I said, like when they were chanting and she was bonding them, like in the beginning when she was still like a little kid, it reminded me of Rapunzel, like how the mom is like keeping herself young, using her daughter, her stolen daughter. She just keeps her hidden and just like uses her the power. So it's basically what Dahlia's been doing to Freya, just using her, feeding on her power, and it's fucking gross. And she wants to do that forever. She wants to keep herself young forever with the firstborn of the whole line, and then it was on Freya to just keep having like her firstborn and then having other kids that will have firstborns. And it's such an awful idea, such an awful thing to do. So, you know, there won't be a sob story for Dahlia. And even when she said like when she was young she was picked on by people more powerful than her, like, so what? You know, that's okay, that's one thing, but what she's doing, that's another level of evil that like you can't even be like, oh, I get it. No, it's fucking awful. And the fact that now she's coming for that little baby, she's coming for Hope. Like, we're not gonna let her fucking take Hope. And we're getting closer to the end of the season, so we will see her. And she's already coming. Like, she's probably already trying to like reach out to Hope. But the thing is, first she took a child, like she wasn't really coming into her powers, Freya, when she was a kid, right? She learned with Dahlia, and even then she probably didn't learn everything because Dahlia probably didn't want Freya to grow stronger and just like fight back or try to escape, even though they were bonded and there was like basically no way for her to do so. But if she tries to take Hope, like, one thing we didn't consider is the fact that Hope is a fucking witch, wolf, and vampire. Like, she already, as a baby, she stopped a car with her mind. You know? She's a baby. She can't even talk. So what if, okay, scenario. What if Dahlia takes Hope, okay? She takes her. And now she's trying to do the bonding spell, right? She holds the tiny hand of Hope, and Hope just bites her. Oh, but I guess it's lethal to vampires, right? like the wolf bite, never mind. But still, like, I don't know, Hope could fuck her up somehow. But yeah, like, we have a very capable baby, I feel like. It's not just a harmless baby. I hope that Hope will, like, alert her parents somehow that the thing plays, and like there's a presence, that she can feel a presence, because when they were in the car with Cammy, she clearly felt something was off. She stopped the car. She knew that they shouldn't go back there. She probably, I don't know, smelled the gas, or she just has a connection with her family that she knows what's going on with them. She probably knows what's going on right now on a certain level. So imagine if she tries to like alert Klaus or Haley or whoever comes into the room of the baby. But what if Dahlia tries to control Eva St. Clair to like take the baby? Because she would have access to the baby, right? While being Rebecca. There's so many things that could happen. Like, there's a lot of possibilities, and I think that's amazing because we don't know what's gonna happen. And like I've been saying this episode, I'm back and forth concerning Freya. And yeah, I don't know. Like Klaus said, he saw fear in her eyes, and like that she would do anything regardless of who she hurts. So that's one thing to consider, but still it's still just Klaus's interpretation of her intentions and like their conversation, you know? So I don't know. I'm just very curious and very excited. I love this storyline this season, and I'm glad that we're getting into the, you know, Dahlia stuff, and I really don't know how we're gonna defeat her, but I can only hope that the little baby is gonna have some part in it of like defending herself against that powerful witch. That would be amazing. All right, so another great The Originals episode. That was amazing, honestly. Ugh, I can't wait. I really can't wait. So I'll see you guys for the next episode, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.